and good day I wish to all of you. Welcome to our forum for this week. Today we would like to discuss about current issues. As we know that history paper during SPM 2023 was reported leaked. I'm sure our guest has their own opinion and suggestion on this topic. Before we proceed to our forum, I would like to introduce our panelists for today. Our panelists is from Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Meru, Klang. First of all, how are you today, Ms. Nurul Haiza, as a principal of SMK Meru Klang?
Hi, okay. Thank you for asking Puan Khadijah, our host for today. I am good and I am glad to be invited here.
Next, we go to our second panelist, representative from parents, Ms. Shamim Arin. Also, we have Putri Nurul Azwani, a student of SMK Meru Klang. And the last one is representative from teachers, Ms. Hidayah Natasha. Before we start our online forum for today in detail, let me explain about our topic today. 3 years ago in 2021, controversy also surrounded the SPM history paper question were allegedly circulated on social media. On last week, the Education Ministry is looking into claims that the history paper on SPM 2023 leaked again. So, Ms. Nurul Haiza, as a school principal, what is your response to a news that's spreading currently? If you don't mind, could you share it to us?
Okay, my opinion as the principal of SMK Meru, firstly, I am disappointed when I heard about the news. So now talk about the hot issues where history paper leaked during SPM examination. Okay, Ministry of Education should take it seriously about this issue to prevent this happen again. It is essential to implement some of action. Firstly, the institution should be increase the strengthening of security like secure storage facilities, restricted access and strict monitoring of printing. The most crucial part, implement of legal consequences for individual involved in exam paper leaks. This include criminal charge and penalties. Lastly, educated the public what the effect of exam paper leaks. This can spread out the campaign, workshop and discussion among the public. Okay, that's all from me and thank you.
Thank you for sharing with us, Ms. Nurul Haiza. So we go to next, Ms. Shamim Arin, as being hotly debated among teachers and students and also parents. The history paper during SPM 2023 was reportedly. What is your view as a mother of a student? Would you like to share your comment to us, Puan Shamim Arin?
Thank you for our host for asking me. From my perspective, a person who know the paper was leaked should appreciate others. They need to think about how others people who sit for the same exam struggle to study until late night. This is very unfair when the same question as to all candidates, but some of them already know the question. Then they need to be honest on this. Even if they know about the question that has been leaked, they should just ignore. We all know that by being honest, we gain trust from others. Please educate yourself. Dear student, I'm very particular about this. As a mother, I'm also disappointed. My daughter also struggled for the exam. Although in this case, no one know our level of honors. But please, you guys need to remember our God see.
Thank you for your response, Puan Shamim Arin. I love to hear your comment. Next, you go to Puan Hidayah Natasha. Let me know as a teacher, how do you feel? What will you do after you find out this news spreading all over media social? After all your effort teach your student, what did you do? I think almost every year leak paper during SPM happen. So, can you share with us?
Thank you for asking me. This sleep paper issues is predicted to be happen every year. As a teacher, I feel extremely gutted. It is very unfair to the educator and student. As we know, students work so hard to prepare themselves before the SPM. They even spare their time to go to the extra class, especially few weeks before SPM. Most of them will give extra time to study and sacrifice their sleep time. Furthermore, this sickening issue happens within the teachers and the students. This is not how it's supposed to be. You, As an educator, you need to educate, teach and guide your student. All I can do is making sure my student are well prepared. For instance, I will provide them few modules that consist of past year's papers and trial papers from prestigious school. I also will construct extra class for free to them. I once an SPM candidate. I understand the pressure they have going through. I will always try my best to be with them so that none of my students feel unmotivated.
Great answer, Miss Hidayah. I would like to ask our last panelist, Putri Nurul Azwani. I heard you for Amanah, who will take SPM this year, which assume on the end of 2024. Would you like to add any comment or suggestion about this problem?
Thank you for our host asking me the question. In my opinion, students need to be more prepared to face problem like this. Students also need to often practice answering example of question or predictive question that will appear in the exam. With this method, students will be more familiar with the question. And to be honest, as a student, I feel a little stressed about the incident of this question because students have to repeat the exam in which question. And that's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you for your suggestion, Putri. I'm glad that our guests or our panelists today willing to share their own opinion. And from my side, I'm very sure that all parties need to do their best to work together to fight on this problem. I'm very pleased to hear all the comment, and I think that's all for today. Big thanks to our panelists, and our discussion was ended here. Goodbye and see you soon on another forum.